Episode 2.
Oh boy, backstory.
Flashback! Welcome back, guys, to more Alan Wake.
And he's wearing the same jacket 3 years earlier.
Yeah. And he's still looking pissed.
Mm-hmm. Is this guy ever happy?
He has natural bitch resting face.
I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
I like your apartment, dude.
Yeah, pretty neat.
You've got some pretty cool pictures. Alright, put on some coffee.
Pizza.
Turn on.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
What are you doing?
Hmm?
What are you doing in here, woman?
Oh, his wife or me?
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me
Oh.
what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
Oh, snap! So she helps me with my book and stuff? Yeah, that's the live action guy that does Alan Wake stuff.
I want to look that up later. By the way, this pizza's awesome.
Yeah, she's having pizza and I can't because I'm playing Alan Wake.
I'll give you a bite of it.
No, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah,
You sure?
I'm good.
I'll feed it to you.
Dude, I have golden guns.
I like ebony and ivory better.
Return to sender.
These look really good.
Oh, sure,
You said that
Tiberius
like
is handsome.
sarcastically.
Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan! Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
I'm right here, baby.
I'm fine, I'm fine. Just get the lights back on. Now, please.
You
Honey,
weren't so much
it's
of a
power
douchebag back
outage.
then.
I've got the flashlight.
Okay.
Let me
Hi.
let me shine it straight in your
okay?
face.
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
Sure, that's
I know
awesome
it's
lighting.
Stupid, but it's just, especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Aww.
So he wasn't a douchebag before.
So why is he a douchebag now?
Maybe he's not giving it already,
Hmm.
or she's not putting out, and he's really frustrated.
I knows.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
Well, I keep having these wicked flashbacks.
I'm okay.
Maybe it's
My
part
head's
of what
fine.
he's writing.
I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it
No
easy for
shit.
a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me.
Why is there
I'll
a
let you get
bass
on with
in
it,
your
though.
office?
Sheriff Breaker is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
That's a good observation. That's very touching.
Oh, crazy bitch is over here.
Oh, Lord.
Why are you turning the lights
Thank
on
you
and
for
off?
testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant. The bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now.
Very good. I'll come back later on to remind you, just in case.
Good grief.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the brake float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsals today. Over.
Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over.
Okay,
Oh,
roger
boy.
that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. Jane's out.
But I killed him.
This is gonna be interesting.
He was a demonic shadowy man, and I had to kill him.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
Okay.
That was Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on, other things these days.
Yeah, like
She'd
going
fit right
batshit
in
insane.
where I come from.
Eccentric,
As
I
we
think,
can
is
see, she's
being a
obsessed with
little
maintaining
nice.
light bulbs of the whole town, refuses to step on shadows, things like that. Back in her day, she wrote about all sorts of weird things in the paper. Bright Falls has a colorful history. Of course, what small town hasn't?
True. Small towns are kind of hard to escape from.
Yep. This came from there.
And my pizza's gone.
Oh no. Have you seen these men?
Kitty's missing!
On a camping trip overdue. Haven't been in contact. Thank you!
Check the kitty! Check the kitty!
It won't let me check Kitty.
What? You animal biased sons of bitches! I will see you hanged for
Come in,
this!
Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead.
Thank
It's
you.
charged now.
Well, thank you.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
She
Stop
sounded
talking
very
so
distressed.
long. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
The hell?
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight.
Mr.
Don't
Wake,
do
can I
nothing
help you with
stupid, pal.
anything?
We're watching you.
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor.
That...
The lights on! The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me.
Here you go, buddy.
Thank you, man, thank you. Hey, you're alright. You're a good guy.
Yeah.
Don't let anybody tell you different.
No, okay,
You know,
you're drunk.
shouldn't
I see
even
that.
be in here. The cops, they got it all wrong. See?
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
We gotta get this coffee first. And
Radio.
radio.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep.
Isn't it like 9 o'clock in the morning?
Just
Yeah.
one more item before I go. It's been a busy night for the sheriff's department. We've had a few broken windows, even a report of shots fired on Main Street. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton had to deal with two intoxicated young men who were celebrating the completion of their Deer Fest.
Deer Fest, woo!
Folks,
Woo!
we get this every year. I know it's exciting that the big day is almost here, but let's save it for the party and leave the gunplay for the shooting competition, huh? There's no point in getting all worked up yet.
Sure. Yeah.
You sure it was just a couple of hooligans?
Hooligans.
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station. There was something for me in an abandoned car.
That's definitely an
Alice's
abandoned
driver's
car.
license had been placed on the front seat.
Oh,
the
boy.
caller meant business. Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Oh god.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Oh boy.
Exit the sheriff station. Get Alan. Alan.
Quit derping. Come on now, Alan.
Thank you.
I know you got knocked on the head, but I think you'll do fine.
You okay there, friend?
He looks like he's...
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
So he's trying to make it seem like an actual person kidnapped her when it was actually the darkness that kidnapped her.
Inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable little outing. They are not accountable.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, shit!
Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler.
Oh
his
my
agent.
god.
If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
Oh boy.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
Kind of reminds me of a chunkier version of a Fonz.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Oh god, her.
Jesus.
Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later.
She kind of creeps me out. Oh, Jesus, not you too.
Fangirls, man.
Who's Max?
She got me, man. What an
Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan. She even has a fan site dedicated to you.
Oh, jeez.
And she was very helpful when I was looking for you.
Helpful, you say? How helpful was she, sir?
It's a woolly mammoth.
A woolly mammoth. And bears.
And a bison. And adorable elephants. Or, I think those are mammoths, but they look like elephants.
They're still cute. Anyway, in the next episode, we'll see what the hell is going on here and see if we can get our wife back from our quote-unquote kidnapper.
And then I'll go say hi to that bear, because he looks pretty cool.
Yeah, he looks pretty awesome.
I'll see you guys next time.
Bye!
Bye!